Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and I am continuing my solo campaign in Earthborne Rangers. We are in day 6, creeping up on the end of the downpour based off the sheet here. Thematically I shouldn't know that, but I do know that. And let me just be honest, the past couple days have been kind of ass. Turns out, floods aren't fun. I've never personally been in a flood, but the sheer devastation they cause is horrendous. So I can't imagine that living in a world like this where you're just like, oh, cool, never-ending water caused by some magic guy. Yeah, it's a bad time. So I was able to at least save, well, like go to White Sky and Kobo's Market, but unable to actually get to the Golden Shore, which bums me out, but we'll see what 94.2 has to say. So, see, I just, yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out how... Okay, so let me look up what... Whenever I complete a flood, if there are no cards to attach to 1.06. Yeah, like... I'm not on the washed away mission, though. Yeah, I just don't really understand how I could have prevented them from flooding. Anyway, so 94.2 says if you completed Rising Waters, which I guess I couldn't, but the fact that it says there is like I could. Yeah, so it has rained heavily for the last 2 days, but this morning it has finally begun to subside. You see a runner approaching, wet and ragged. After he catches his breath, he tells you of the flood damage done to the areas surrounding White Sky Lake and asks if you might be of assistance by helping to clear debris and repair the damage. And there's something else, he says. For each location not marked off next to Rising Waters, record the location name followed by flooded on the campaign tracker, complete Rising Waters. So... what am I fucking missing? Am I just stupid? Someone's gonna come and be like, yeah. Like, 1.05. When a card with a flood attached is cleared, place 1 on this mission and shuffle it. Oh. Ah. Oh. Okay. So, when a card with a flood attached is cleared, place 1 on this mission and shuffle the flood into the path deck. But when this card enters play or its attached card leaves play, attaches to the feature or being with the highest presence that doesn't already have a flood attached, move this card along the way. If there are no cards to attach to 1.06. So, I think in day 5, I actually kept moving this flood around. That's right. Okay. So, people are probably going to let me know probably in the day. So in day 5, because attached means, I think I even did this with the caustic creature thing. Attached is some cards may where is it? Face up, attached cards are considered to be in play, while face down. When a card leaves play, any attached card to it are discarded. Got it. That's how. So I could have actually made it to Golden Shore. Okay. Well, I'm not going to redo the day, because that's just redundant. So, and I might have even done that on the very first day, getting to Kobo's Market, and I just just completely blanked on it in White Sky. So whenever I first cleared the first day, and then the lady allowed me to actually take her, like go to Golden Shore with her, I actually could have gone to Golden Shore, and all I would have had to do is get to Golden Shore, because then when you get there, if you've had 1 day pass, which I did have 1 day pass, I would have put one of the floods into play, and then and the other one would have been the deck. And then I would have just had to clear that one, which would have given me the third one on Golden Shore. So let's retroactively, I'm kind of cheating, but kind of not, because I could have at least cleared 1 day. I had enough in my deck to at least clear 1 day or one thing. So let's do Golden Shore, which would have, with her, had me use the river deck. Yeah, so that's my bad. Pivotal location, so, because I think, yeah, with her it said, hey, use the river deck, or river, yeah. Yep, so that's how that would have worked. So let's quickly fix that. Hey, Golden Shore! And I'll read the stuff for that. 1, 2, 3, and then, even though I'm probably going to completely refresh the deck anyway, so I'm not going to shuffle this too much, because it's probably going to tell me to go to White Sky. So that would be right there. Alright, so that would have put the third one on, which then I would have read 1.01 or 1.07. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so with some quick thinking and a lot of backbreaking work, you managed to redirect the worst of the floodwaters and save what you can. Thanks to your efforts, this location is through the worst of it. Check off the bubble matching your current location next to Rising Waters on the campaign tracker and remove all progress from its mission card. Then if all 3 locations are complete, read the following. So, yeah, that probably wouldn't have had the market flooded. But I was actually exhausted on that day anyway. So White Sky wouldn't be flooded. But I'll say, I'm not going to completely go back 2 days and fix stuff. But I'll say Kobol's Market is still flooded. You've done it! The floodwaters have been diverted, and you've saved the area around White Sky Lake from the worst of it. You decide to take a much-needed nap, only to wake up to an impromptu party. A number of the locals have gathered with food and drink, and you end up spending most of the afternoon celebrating. Your revelry is interrupted when a man runs up to you and breathlessly says, "You need to come and see this." Complete the Rising Waters mission, return all flood cards from the path deck, discard and play to your collection. Each ranger soothes 2 fatigue. Then read 107. 1.07a. Okay. So, these are general cards, which will go there. Rising Waters would have been cleared. And then you follow the man to a small crowd of people gathered by a wide, dark tangle of fallen trees, murmuring to one another in low tones. Among the debris there is a startling sight. Dozens of strange corpses deposited here by the flood. The corpses are battered, broken, and caked in filth, but they are all clearly one species, a biomeld, and unlike anything any of you have ever seen. You see pale flesh, eyeless faces, and long limbs ending in claws. Calypso approaches you with a haunted look on her face. Cal and I are going to help clean up this mess. What are they? And where did they come from? She places her hand on your shoulder. Bring word of this to Elder Orlin and Spire. If anyone in the valley knows what these things are, it's her. Travel to Spire within the next 4 days to speak with Elder Orlin. Gain the Journey Spire mission. Or gain the Journey. Does it actually say Spire? Journey? Maybe it legitimately says Spire? No, okay. And record 94.3 4 days from now on the campaign tracker. So that would have been So 1, 2, 3, 4. So day 9. 94.3. 94.3. The Spire. Yeah, so that would have happened on day 5. And then, so day 5, I have Journey, and then parentheses Spire. And this says, you must venture to a specific location to progress to the story. Arrive at the attached location is that mission. Okay, so now, fixing that, we'll just, still say Kobo's Market is flooded. Now I'll read 94.2, which I have completed Rising Waters. I'm cheating a little bit, but that's okay. All your muscles, even the ones you didn't know you had, seem to be aching as you nibble on a handful of dried sunberries. But the word is already coming in. The floodwaters are starting to recede. Thanks to your efforts, the damage was minimal. Each ranger gains 1 energy in an aspect of their choice for the first round. Okay. That's pretty much it. That's it. All the other locations would have become flooded if you didn't make it in time. So I saved 2 locations, sure. And what energy do I want for the first round? Well, I do need to travel quite a bit. I don't necessarily like... my opening hand is okay, I guess. Roses and launch. I guess I will need this for Golden Shore whenever I have to draw a path card for the arrival. Spire is... Could I have taken... Can she take me to Spire? I don't think she can. I think she can get me the Boulder Field. Golden Shore. Can she take me down to the Spire? I'd hate to go all the way down to White Sky again just to be like, no, I can't take you down there. So what energy do I want? This is Contemplate, this is Fatigue. I don't need to do that. I could try and just draw more, which is more... Yeah, you know what? I'll get a focus. Kind of even out a little bit. Yay! But basically, the consequence is actually not that punishing yet. Who knows what flooded means? Like, oh, you go here, it's flooded? Yeah, everyone here's dead. But you just don't get the extra energy, and flooded might come back to haunt us. Alright, so starting off day 6, still in a downpour. Almost over. Oh, they actually show the moon cycle on like the day, like the days on here. That's kind of neat. So need to get to Spire within the next 4 days. That seems relatively simple to do. I'm not going to look in the book of whether or not she can take me to Spire, because that would be meta knowledge, and I'm not about that. But Mount Nim, if I find that wire thing, I think that would allow me to get to the Philosopher's Garden. That'd be helpful. So let's go ahead and do some traveling. I'm going to spend 2 to bring out my little ferret for this nice little traveling. The rain's letting up, so I'll have all my sexy little animals out. Let's do some focusing with the 2 just to draw more cards to remember. Okay, so it'll be 2 cards with no... Oh, I have to draw a card. Oh, cool. It's a Wading Ursus. If there's a fish in play, it's found in the fishing spot. Move this predator to the same area as the fish. Wow. If he's within reach, he just hurts you. That makes sense. But he's on the way. Ooh, okay. Wanna do math with you. So he is very much a predator. Let's... He's not an obstacle, though, but... So let's start traveling. Yeah, yeah, gonna exhaust my Guardian to reduce his presence to 0. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, he's in the water. Let's get out of here. I just need 3, so spend 2. That was a -1. I'll put Meticulous out, so that will be 3. Oh, do I want to? Oh, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it too. Fuck, I shouldn't have risked it. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. Damn it. In blue, there is not a fish in play, so that is that. I will take a fatigue, though, to put Meticulous back into my hand. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, then I will connect with Pocodo. So that's 1. God damn it. Fuck off. Okay, well. My ferret hates me. It just straight up hates me. And I'm still getting rained on. Rain's getting real old. Alright, well, I guess I'll rest now. Unexhaust everything. Boom. Don't have that focus anymore. And then draw a card. Oh, I guess I'll draw. Ooh, Mysterious Verdesian. Being Flora. Okay. Is that Valley? Oh, whoops. That's not... I put the wrong cards in here. I'm like, what is this? That is from the General. Yeah, that's from the General stack, and not what needs to be here. Yeah, I'm supposed to pull from the Valley. Still, I don't think I've cleared any ruins yet. Like, I do know now that there's... Hey, Benim! Ooh, you're just the guy I need. Even though you're impossible to convince of fucking anything, dude. Yeah, so he flies in. I'm not gonna read those every single time. I think he can actually get me the same distance. No, not quite. He could probably get me the White Sky, though, but I'd have to keep trying to convince him to... It's like, oh man, I found a bunch of, these weird pale bodies, dude. It's always urgent with me, but Ben's like, dude, man, you just gotta take to the skies, He looks like Matthew McConaughey. So, now I need that extra focus. Ooh, but it's hearts. It's hearts. 1. Oh, I forgot to draw a card. Okay, well, now I wish it was avoiding. It's not a connect test. 2. Yeah, I think I gotta risk it. 3. Yeah, okay, awesome. +1. And no fish in play. So, succeeded with him. So I get to move onto there, which will actually clear him. So, hey, Benny boy, it's been a while. Been a couple days. Yeah, I know, the flood. A lot of people died, actually, because you took your sweet-ass time. So, he's like, alright, well then climb aboard. Yep, so running supplies, I may end the round and travel to any location within 2 paths, including rivers? Damn, dude, why couldn't you show up? Ah, that sucks ass. Cool. Yeah, so let's go ahead and... Do I just go to the wall is so hard to get to, though. Yeah, I guess I'll fly to White Sky. Again. I was just at White Sky. But she's not gonna... I still have to find her, too. So... We'll see. We'll see if she if I even can find her, and if she can even take me down to the spire. Probably not. Like, she's probably gonna just be all weird. So there's the 4, and I use the last one, which is gonna be mountains. I do end the turn in the current round. Where are the mountains? There we go. Yeah. Alright. Ah, damn it. Okay. Ugh, man, I wish the stupid lake was an actual, was counted as a river. Because that would just be super nice. Then that could have just, damn it. Because if I was in Mount Nim and he showed up, then I could have flown from White Sky to the Spire. But alas, I was not. So just draw 1 path card. But I do end the round, which will allow me to draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, oh my god. Okay, just the person that I needed to see. Oh, and you're my friend. You like me. Well, yeah, I just need to clear her. So, yeah, let's do a connect test. 3. Okay, I got a 0. This will be getting shuffled in. The rain is really, really pouring down, so I'm fatigued again. But this gets shuffled, and I get 3 progress on her. So, boom. And it's really funny about this game because it's like they wanted to go green and, you know, make it like very, you know, earth friendly, which I get, but it's like, well, the cards are starting to like wear a little bit, so I kind of want to sleeve them. I shuffle a lot. Like, huh? Okay, come on, baby, you just take me to the spire. So 49. There you are. 49.5. You may immediately end the round and travel to one of the following locations: Lone Tree, Golden Shore, or Aatrox Mountain. Damn. I don't want to go to any of those. I don't want to go to any of those. You may immediately end the round and travel to any oh, wait. 49. Yeah. Otherwise, if you've saved Vera, go to, if otherwise, go to 49.5, yeah. Lone Tree Station, Golden Shore, or Aatrox Mountain. Yeah, none of those. I see now why that, because they have lake, like lakefront or lakeshore things. Okay. Well, I don't want to travel with you. Alright, so what's the best path? I think still Mount Nim. So I am gonna start traveling. Boundary sensor, immediately gonna use it to traverse, which will do 1, 2, 3, just to make sure. We'll do 4. Okay. So that is 4. That is enough to go there. So then I will fatigue myself to pull Meticulous back into my hand. Yeah. And then I'm going to start... Yeah. Then I'm going to start heading back. Freaking... Damn. Yeah, I don't think there's anything right now in White Sky that would get me to go down that river. Because I'm trying to think. There's 4 cards. There's the Elder, her, the Fisher, and the Bubble. So I don't think any of those help. So let's start traveling, baby. It's a travel-heavy day. Okay, so luckily it's still the mountain. But Mount Nim is not a pivotal location. So we'll just shuffle these bad boys up in the valley. And who knows, maybe Ben shows back up. He's like, man, you are a persistent little shit. It's like, dude, just take me where I need to go. Which, heading to Mount Nim would actually get me, because I then go fly over White Sky and then go over the river to get to Spire, which is where I need to go now. After all that flooding, whoops. And now I've rested. Boom, boom. Don't have anything exhausted. Draw a card. Nice. 1, 2. Perfect. And then Mount Nim is draw 2 path cards. Choose one to put into play. Probably not that one. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to do the Stitka Carcass. And then let's go ahead and do an awareness. So that will be 2 plus 1, 3. So that succeeded. I will do an opportunistic carnivore. Then that will go off. Still raining. Which will fatigue me. I hate this rain. And then if my thing is not on this feature, I exhaust it. But it is. So that actually... Oh, that clears it. Yeah. Carnivore to move my thing to this location. If your thing is not on this feature, exhaust it. Yeah, so cool. Made sure that there weren't any predators around for that time. I'm going to spend 1 focus to bring out Artel's fishing rod, which will have 2 vaults on it, allowing me to fish or get past some obstacles, which is awesome. So with that, I'm going to try and connect with my stupid ferret again. Hey, that's really good. Now now you love me. Now you care. Okay. Gonna rest. Boop. Get all my stuff back. Unexhaust nothing. That comes. Then I will draw a card. It's an agitated meadowlark. So that's... And I'll draw. That's not bad. Yeah, let's do some listening for its Song of Warning. So that's going to be 2 minus 1. I just need a 1. So I will get to move onto there. And again, get fatigued. Really not liking this this downpour. But hey, it's finally done raining. That makes me feel good. I'm going to survey with my bird, with Riri. So that's going to be a 2. Oh, cool. It's garbage either way. It was 2 fractal wires. But that's not too bad. Okay, Overlook. Attach 1 card from... So choose a nearby location. Attach 1 card from that location. Set face down to the... After you travel. If you travel to that location, put the attached card into play. Otherwise, return... I'm not really... You know what I just realized? The Mount Nim location is not specific to that, like the wire. Like, I kept thinking it always showed up every time I went to Mount Nim, but it's actually a random valley card. So it might not even be in this deck. Okay, well, let's use one of the rods to exhaust that obstacle, and then I will use... Yeah. Before being moves or enters play within reach, I may remove my thing to exhaust that being. Okay, then I'm going to ignore that to start to travel. Meticulous. 1, 2. So I got 3, 4 on this travel. 5. Boom. No red. So that will be 5 successes. So 3, 4, 5. So I think I'm going to end there because that's now actually exhausted. So I can travel. Just shot that vault right over and then just like, okay, gonna get over this fractal wire. So I will travel now. And I guess I'll go to the fractured wall. That's just what I'm familiar with, so that's what we're going to do. But I am very curious what the 3 cards were. Not what the... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, the Spider-Man Station, it's a mountain card. Good to know. Good to know. Well, I'm already traveling, so... That's why it kept showing up, because it was a mountain card. Which I still have the mountain cards. Good. Good. And the fractured wall is a pivotal location. Mount Nim is not. Yeah, fractured wall. Fresh Stitka carcass, go in there. That's on a refresh. I had 2 rain to that card. So the storm, winds are howling. Didn't I put the... Nope, I guess I never found him. It is interesting because normally in a lot of games like this, having to backtrack is kind of annoying, which, I mean, it can be, but at the same time, I think it depends on how much you want to immerse yourself in the world. Like, if you want to read their world book and you want to figure out, like, what this life is like and get into the character, it's actually kind of nice to be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go, down the paths, the familiar paths. Like, I know it's in White Sky. I know that if I go there, these people can help me out. The Valley cards, where random people can show up, that's helpful. Just for variety's sake, I've just go into not the yellow locations. But being like, oh, okay, I remember going over that fractured wall is very difficult. But if I, for example, do the fractured wall now and I know there's a mountain, like thematically it's me traveling there and I'm like, oh yeah, no, perfect. I came across the wire that allows me to, zip line to these places that were input. It just kind of like depends on how you want to... Oh, thank God, I wanted you. How you want to start looking at things. It might not be for good episodes, videos where it's like, oh man, nothing new. But at least there's a goal that you're always pushing towards now, which was my worry when I did the discussion originally. I'm like, yeah, the first couple days you're just kind of just roaming. Anyway, I think now's a good time to have my sweet little dog out, Oru. I need to search for the next obstacle card. Search the path deck for the next obstacle and put it into play. That's what I needed to do. Well, it's exactly that. Because this one is a focus, chart 4, a course up the Sundered Ruin to move my thing to... You may discard up to 2 progress from this location to commit an equal amount of effort. Yeah, that's right. Because whenever I first came here, I was like, how do you do that? It's because you can still travel and you're kind of traveling up the path. Okay. So that's an obstacle. This I will do awareness for. That's a survey. I'll do one eye open to get 3. Now that I know it's a mountain card. 3, 4. Oof. If this feature is within reach. Oh, it is not. Shuffle into the path deck. Okay, it is not within reach. But that is that's 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't want any of those because I think. Let me double check Scout. Even I've been doing it this way this whole time, but pretty sure I can put this on the top or bottom. Scout. Any number of those cards on the top or bottom of the deck. Okay, well, so I'm ignoring the birds and the stupid fractal wire, and then I have to draw a path card. So, ooh, a mega dam ruins. That's another obstacle. 55. This is from the deck. Rising up above the tree line, you see the craggy peaks of giant ruins stretching out along the horizon like a mountain range. They appear to have once been pieces of the large crumbling wall looming in the distance, now long overgrown with trees and bushes. As you make your way deeper into the ruins, you find yourself in a maze of crumbling stone, unable to find a clear path forward. After some time searching, you stumble upon a large fissure scarring one of the ruins ahead. As you illuminate the entrance, what appears to be a long cavern springs up before you. As you gaze deeper, you see the tunnel splits off in different directions into a labyrinthine array of passages carved through its belly. You catch a glimmer of something along a barren patch of ceiling, and you think you can make out the distinctive even shine of industrial steel. If these passages were originally man-made, this is the only trace left of its maker's mark, now buried in the endless winding silence. Oh, wow, okay. When this enters play, each ranger moves their ranger marker to it as you make your way into the passages carved into the massive pieces of stone. Okay. Well, so I guess I'm there. Oh, okay. I see. So, so that means while I'm stuck in the labyrinth, I actually can't move that from here. And I think I can't put progress on it. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's awareness, so I'm stuck here right now. 2 obstacles, but yeah, we'll go ahead and I'll make camp in these ruins, which will put 2 more on this, move all prey along the way, then each ranger exhausts their roll, and flip this card. That's fine. That's fine. I wasn't even in the... Well, I guess the labyrinth doesn't have to have a cover. In fact, most of them don't. Now I'm aware of. I was imagining it was like a stone labyrinth, like inside the dome, but... Or inside the dam area, but I guess not. Is that a ruin? It is a ruin! Hey! Hey, baby! If I clear that, then that's one down. Good. It's called Mega Dam Ruins. That should be 1. Alright, luckily it's easy enough to circumnavigate. But I do want to succeed and get out of there, so that's going to be 2. So I do succeed, which will... I forgot to draw. Helpful right now, so that's 2. And then I'm fatigued again, stuck in this labyrinth, getting rained on the whole time, and then that's it. Oh, I did forget to draw. Oh, good. It's a stupid bird. Oh, okay. Nope, I had to spend my awareness. So this... Oh, I could try and harm the ruins and break my way out. I'm obviously not going to do that. I will... Let's go ahead and... Ooh, I do want to clear that, though. I'm going to have to clear it before I can even do anything with the fractured wall. 2 obstacles, huh? I have 1 more vault. Circling Iris is going to keep coming at me. But if I scare that and then use Riri to scout, I can actually have her tell me where the Iris is at and avoid it as I travel. But now that I know that the zipline is a mountain card, which is in here, I could use that at the wall, and that should get me straight to the spire. But I am starting to get very tired. Ooh. Alright. So... Oh, okay, so you can traverse the nearby terrain to add progress to a location or feature. Got it. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's traverse. So 2. Use my boundary sensor as a 3. Come on, baby. Fuck. God. I don't even have anything to add to that. Alright, well, that's 2 on there. And again, I'm gonna get more tired. 2, if this being is along the way, move it within reach, and then it fatigues me. That sucks. Yeah, this is just avoiding. I can't do any surveying. That's almost done. These are all beings. Beings. That just deals the damage. Or surveys. Alright. Well, none of that helps me right now, so I will go ahead and... Actually, no, I did all my fitness to pet. Alright. Let's draw a card. Don't know what I'm looking at. That's it? Oh, unexhaust everything. And then draw. Wow. Another one. Okay, I need that zip line very quickly. So... Because this one is awareness scrambling. That adds 3 to it, so it's easier than doing a regular traverse. But I am going to scare. Let's do 1. And then do the follow in footsteps for 2. So that'll be 2, 3. So I'm not doing a connect test, so that's 3. Okay, so that works. I scare it off to enter, so it goes back on top of the deck. Then I will do awareness and survey. I'll just keep it at the 2. Okay, so 2. Oh wait, that was a red. If this feature is in reach, shuffle it into the path deck, suffer an injury. Okay, none of these are within reach. So that is a 2, meaning my bird alert. Oh, my bird alerts me to 2 birds. It went and got a friend. I scared it off, and it's like, oh, fuck that. And I have to draw a path card. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, awesome. Nice. We travel to a location up to 2 paths away. Yes. Awesome. Okay. So. Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm aware, these all being up at the, along the way, I can interact with because they're all in the same spots whenever you're going past them. Yeah, during your turn, if my ranger token is on this, I may treat obstacles if they did not have the obstacle keyword. So actually, if I got on here, I could, well, that I wouldn't be able to move to, but I could actually kind of ignore these. That's very helpful. That's risky. What happens if I fail? Nothing? Nothing? Yeah, let's try. So I'm going to spend 2 and then 1 card for a 3 to brace myself. Yeah, +1, 4. So that is going to be enough for me to put on here. However, I'm still getting freaking rained on. That probably wouldn't feel good, ziplining, to go 2 whole locations away unless it's very methodical. The artwork on this thing, yeah, almost like with the very white, wiry nature, almost kind of makes it think it shoots you across, and that wouldn't feel good in rain, I would imagine. Or be very fun or safe. Have you ever seen that video? God, I think it's a dude ziplining like across a ravine, and something happens where he starts losing, like it broke in some way where he just couldn't control his speed, and he's trying to use his hand to slow himself down. It's like tearing out the wire. Yeah, all I can say is, fuck that. So now, these are all ignored. I see no reason to... well, I can try and draw. Draw some more cards. Okay. It's not within reach, so I did get a success. I will draw one. Alright. So now I'm going to travel. And because when I travel, if my thing is on this, I may travel up to a location up to 2 spaces away. I'm at the fractured wall, so that lets me bypass the garden and get to the spire, which is very handy. I didn't actually, hold on. Nope, I had to use all my stuff. Damn it. Okay, actually, before I do, I'm not going to travel there yet. So I'm still on this. As far as I'm aware, that doesn't pop back to me. I'm still going to draw my card with the focus. Shuffle this in. Because I would like to, at least before I brace myself for that, I would like to study the ruins. Get at least one mark on there. Boop. So that will have me draw, and then it's a fresh Sitka carcass, boop, which is fine, because nothing should happen. Get my energy back. I just need one on there, right? But I don't, actually, one, and then two. Okay, two, and that's three. Red, only still these two, so now within reach, and they don't move until a blue comes out. So that will actually clear these ruins, which is actually part of the fractured wall. And I made some studies before I'm going to travel away from here. After a ruin is cleared, 1.49. Check off a bubble next to the archaeology mission on the campaign tracker, then read the entry. Okay, so it's for my first ruin, which is going to now say, as you explore more, it's becoming clear that the Estian's archaeology spreads far beyond Spire. It's not just tunnels and passages running throughout the valley, but living quarters and vast underground halls. Their archaeology is massive, and it makes you consider just what the Estians were capable of. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is kind of a, like, we're going to start dealing with things that are unknown to us centuries later. That's what I hope, anyway. Alright, well, now I'm going to travel and get to the spire, which will be that. So I will travel, and it's going to use the old growth. So that's coming to me. We'll eventually refresh, but the mountains are gone. That's very nice. Till I finally found it. And I was able to bypass those stupid birds. And the dude Solaro Mako, he is here. But first time to the spire. That's exciting. Yeah. And this is probably going to have a massive thing of text. So, such a cool thing. Oh, it actually, oh yeah, it does. It'd be on the back. But I'll also complete the mission, because I did arrive here. But very much a pivotal location, and it is old growth. So never been here before. No idea what those cards would pertain to. And that looks like a spire. Is that it? Is that it? I think so. Yeah, that's a lot of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six cards pertaining to the Spire. Yeah, that's it. So I don't know what I read first. You must... I think... We'll read about the Spire and then do the journey afterwards, because I can't imagine reading about the Spire is gonna do anything. Oh, well, do not add the Spire. The Spire is set to the path deck. Shuffle it separately instead of face down. This is the Spire deck. Alright. Well, good to know. Makes sense why there's so much. So I'll put the Spire deck above Spire. So there we go. So this is shuffled. And then the Old Growth deck. Do they have every type? They have almost. So mountains don't lead into the Spire, but they have woods. And where are the ravines? Oh, they're down at the bottom. So path deck. And then, yeah, let's read about Spire. Which I actually think is in the book, too. Which, the Spire is kind of like the home. Or not the home, but like it's like the major location. Like, as pivotal of a location as you can get. Oh, hey, here's what the Estians are. At the center is a gleaming tower that gives Spire its name. Can't emphasize enough the difference the Estians made to this valley. From their arrival to their departure, they didn't exactly tread lightly. Oh, hey, Solara Mako said that. And we know who that is. I swear. Okay, yeah, so here's kind of like art of the Spire. Tree there we go. Right there. So that's on the card. Center of the valley upon the Silverfin. 2,400 people live here. It's the social heart of the valley. It is a village built on an island in the middle of the Silverfin River. Most prominent feature of Spire is a massive gleaming spear of nanoforged carbon. I think it's like you're not able to get in. It's like enclosed off. But we'll find out. Reading number 5. Right? Yeah, number 5. Okay. Rising out of an island in the middle of the Silverfin, the first thing you spot is the landmark that gives its town name. A massive gray spire at the center of the island towers over the cottages, workshops, and trade halls that make up the rest of the town. As impressive as it is, you know it is but a protrusion of the ancient archaeology that extends deep into the roots of the valley, which is what Solaro is trying to study. How interesting. Alright, so then I arrived, so that is going to be 1.5, or 1.50. Journey 1.08 is where I'm going. Arriving at Spire. There's like a bunch of different journey ones, so 1.08. At the end of your travels, the tower at the center of Spire has never looked more welcoming. You couldn't shake the haunting look on Calypso's face when she saw those corpses, and ever since that day, you felt a presence. Ever since today, like a patient predator lurking in the underbrush, hounding your every step. Gain the Watcher in the Brush. Get the stranger in the tub mission. Watcher in the Brush. Watch, it's probably on the other side of that journey card. Oh, nope, it's right here. You felt a lurking presence following you since your discovery of the strange biomelt corpses. It generally stays out of sight, so you're going to have to confront it to figure out what it wants. Path deck assembly, add the mysterious Verdesian to the path deck. Okay. Hey, I remember coming across that incorrectly. Yep, that thing that had showed up, and I was like, so hey, funny enough, that's super funny. So I incorrectly put in these cards, but I shouldn't have had to. So it's like I came across it and I was like, what the fuck is that? And it's just like, oh shit, and it like ran off. As you cross the bridge to the center of town, Ben Amon, pilot of a swift and master artificer, joins you. Oh, now you want to show up. Hey Ben, how are you? Could have really, used your whatever. The Swift. Could have really used the Swift to get here. But, I walked. Got lost in the labyrinth on the way here. Had to trudge and zipline my way, getting whipped in the face by what felt like tiny bullets. But I'm sure you were fine, because the glass. Anyway, Ben, I hate you. Hello there! Elder Thrush asks that I come to Spire to check on the hydroelectric turbines, just in case they suffered any damage during the flood, he says. What brings you here? You explain what brought you here, and a smile fades. He's like, without delay, he accompanies you to see Elder Orlin. You find Elder Mora Orlin in the heart of the Carbon Forge, bent over an air lathe with a heavy piece of carbon in her powerful hands. When she sees you, she shuts off the howling machine and straightens. What is it? She growls. Her flinty stare never wavers as you describe the strange beings with the eyeless faces and dangerous-looking claws. When you finish, she grunts and nods to you and Ben Amon. My mother told me about those. When we first came over the passes into the valley, our people encountered beings like the ones you described. Vicious biomelds. They called them reclaimers. You ask why reclaimers? I'm not certain, says Elder Orlin. But they are biomelds, like the caustic mulcher and the toxin eater, and like all biomelds, they serve an ancient purpose. Perhaps they are compelled to capture something they perceive to be lost, or they search for some possession they believe to be theirs. The best way to discover the answer is to find them and observe their behavior. When you head out into the valley, keep your eyes open. If you find reclaimers, see what you can learn about them. Ben Amon clears his throat. Elder Orlin, searching the valley could take weeks. If you want to know where they are, I can set up a scanning rig. We just need to place a few relays around the valley, and I can sweep for these reclaimers. Elder Orlin shakes her head and gives Ben a bemused look. Sensors. Always sensors. We have all the sensors we need. Right here. She taps her chest. Right here. In our heart. And here. She taps her temple. Use your instinct. Use your intellect. And you will find them. Ben doesn't waver. Elder! It's a big valley! You're just stuck in the spire, you old bitch! If we don't send some sort of help, they could hike within half a mile of a swarm of these things and never know it. He turns to you. What do you think? Do you want to spend weeks searching the valley for these things, or discover exactly where they are in just a few days? Well, normally I'd agree with you, Ben. But it's been a pain in the ass trying to get you to give me getting me a lift, so I kind of hate you. And I want to travel some more. So, I'm going to agree with Elder Orlin. Rely on our senses. That's all what I'm about. Senses. One-to-one relationship with beings. Like, I'm going to find them easy, and I'm going to get them to join me. And I'm going to have a pack of animals, and then no one's going to come at me. Whether these people have guns, they don't believe in hurting anyone. Elder Orlin grunts approvingly. You see, Ben? I'm not the only one who believes we are naturally equipped to accurately perceive and interpret our surroundings. Right? Impressed, Elder Orlin. Man, I'm just impressing everyone. Yeah, because I've impressed Calypsa. I'm pretty awesome. Impressed. Elder Orlin. And then we kill Ben, and I get his plane. An ironic sentiment coming from the greatest artificer in the valley, Ben replies. Nonsense! The tools we craft here at the Carbon Forge require real human effort. Our Carbon Forge blades, for example, have no equal in quality or durability. But they are nothing without the intention and skill of their wielder. A true artificer doesn't craft gadgets to replace the senses, but creates tools to support and enhance them. Well said, Elder Orlin, well said. No matter how many years of experience in my crew, I will forever be your apprentice. Elder Orlin sets down her air lathe, gives Ben Amon a hug, and smiles at him. Not forever, Ben. Not forever. And then she dies, and he becomes the new Elder. She turns to you. Take care out there. Stay alert, and may the ancestors and your instincts guide you. I'm assuming I cleared this. Because, yeah. Yep, so gain the Secret Invasion mission. Glory! Where are the missions? Yeah. Journey, that one's done. Secret Asian man. Asian agent. Secret Asian man. Alright. Search for signs of reclaimers to figure out how many are present in the valley. Any non-pivotal location, search the general set for 5 reclaimer seekers and shuffle them into the valley set before adding those cards to the path deck. Okay, so I need to write down... oops. Journey in the Spire was day 6, and day 6, and day 6. Oh, hell yes, 666. Satan. Journey Spire, that one's done. Then Watcher in the Brush. I wonder if it's gonna... Never mind. Watcher in the Brush. Okay. And then Secret Invasion. So that one, like I said, says search for some... Yeah. At any non-pivotal location, I search the general set for 5 Reclaimer Seekers and shuffle them into the Valley set before adding those cards to the Path deck. Oh, and shuffle them into the Valley set. Oh, okay. Search for signs of these. Discard a number of path cards equal to twice my effort per each Reclaimer card I look, and then I need to clear it. Okay. I need to clear the Mysterious Verdesian. So that, both of these are story missions. And then I still have my Ruins one that are sides. But that will be a perfect stop to end the day. Because I'm in Spire. I kind of want to... I don't really have a time limit on that one. Unless the 94.3 is the time limit. But I kind of want to... yeah, I think I'll, find a nice hotel. I'm in Spire. I want to kind of investigate it because I can enter the bustling town to move to this location and draw a path card. When I would draw a path card, if my thing is on this and there are cards remaining, I may draw one card from the Spire deck instead. Cool. Yeah, so I actually enter Spire. That's neat. That's neat. And then that's obviously the surrounding areas around Spire, and one of those is the... So I can kind of go out, maybe find it. Got some options, but I'm going to end day 6 here. I hope you enjoyed. Stick around for the rest of the series. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.